Here's a question most people never stop to think about. Right now, you can turn on a tap, take a shower, use soap, and wash away everything your body picked up in a single day. But for most of human history, none of that existed. No showers, no soap bottles, no running water, no clean towels waiting for you. So here's the real question. How did ancient humans stay clean without falling apart? Because if you think they were just walking around covered in dirt, parasites, and decay, you're missing something far more interesting. They weren't surviving by ignoring dirt. They were surviving by mastering it. We usually ask the wrong questions about ancient humans. We ask what they ate, how they hunted, how they built shelters, how they fought wars. But we almost never ask something far more basic, Wick. How did they deal with the constant biological reality of having a human body? Sweat, oil, blood, food waste, dust, parasites, infection, no plumbing, no hygiene products, no hospitals waiting if something went wrong. And yet, humans survived for hundreds of thousands of years like this, not barely surviving. Thriving because they didn't have modern hygiene. They had ancient systems of hygiene we're only now fully understanding. Modern people misunderstand ancient dirt. We think dirt is just dirt, but modern grime is artificial. Pollution, synthetic fabrics, processed environments, indoor bacteria. Ancient dirt was different. It was soil, animal fat, blood, plant matter, ash, smoke, and natural microbes. Different world, different problem. And that means different solutions. Your skin is not passive. It's a living defense system. It produces oil called sebum that protects against bacteria, locks in moisture, and maintains a microbial balance. Modern soap strips this system aggressively, but ancient humans didn't fight their skin. They worked with it. One of the oldest cleaning methods ever discovered was surprisingly simple. Oil cleaning. Across ancient Greece and Rome, athletes would cover their bodies in olive oil before exercise. Afterward, they didn't rinse it off. They scraped it away using a metal tool called a strigil, removing sweat dirt dead, skin oil itself. It sounds strange, but chemically it makes sense. Oil dissolves oil. So instead of fighting dirt with water, they lifted it out. But not everyone lived in warm climates. In freezing regions, water washing could be deadly. So Arctic communities adapted differently. They used animal fats, especially marine oils, applied it to the skin, then removed it mechanically. No soap, no showers, just chemistry and survival logic. And when water was used, it wasn't gentle. People used sand, ash, crushed plants, and rough fibers to physically scrub the body clean. It wasn't luxury. It was engineering. Soap didn't start in modern bathrooms. It started in ancient chemistry labs. Around 400 or 500 years ago in Mesopotamia, people discovered something powerful: animal fat plus wood ash cleaning substance. This reaction is called saponification. Ancient Egyptians later refined it using alkaline salts. But here's the truth. Soap existed, but it was rare, expensive, uneven, not universal. Most ancient humans never used it in daily life. Hair is where things get even more complicated, because scalp oil builds up fast, trapping dirt and microbes. So, ancient humans used plants instead of shampoo. Across cultures, yucca root in the Americas, soap berries in Africa, shikakai in South Asia. These plants release natural compounds called saponins. They foam, they clean, but they don't strip the scalp like modern shampoo. And then there was something even more intense: clay. Clay binds to oil like a magnet. People literally coated their hair in mud, let it absorb the grease, then washed it out. It looks primitive, but it's advanced surface chemistry. If there was one place ancient humans could not afford to ignore, it was the mouth. Because untreated teeth don't just decay. They infect, they rot, they can kill. So humans developed one of the most effective ancient tools ever created: the chew stick, a simple twig, frayed at the end by chewing. But not just any twig. Certain trees, like Salvadora persica, contain antibacterial compounds, natural abrasives, mineral salts. It's basically a toothbrush plus toothpaste in one. Even today, it still works. Ancient tooth powders also used. Ashes, pumice, eggshells, and herbs. Painful? Yes. Effective? Surprisingly, also yes. Now comes the most dangerous part of ancient life. Not dirt, not sweat. Waste. Because human waste spreads disease faster than almost anything else. Nomadic groups solved it simply. They moved, distance removed danger. But when humans settled, everything changed. That's when ancient civilizations built something incredible. The Indus Valley civilization created covered sewer systems and toilets over 4,000 years ago. Ancient Rome built massive sewer networks and public latrines with flowing water systems. They didn't understand germs, but they understood cause and effect. Stay near waste, people die. So they engineered survival. So no, ancient humans weren't dirty, helpless creatures waiting for modern science to rescue them. They were problem solvers. They used oil instead of soap, plants instead of shampoo, twigs instead of toothbrushes, engineering instead of ignorance. Different tools, same goal. To survive in a world where the human body itself was the biggest hygiene challenge of all. And in many ways, they already solved the problem we think we invented.